Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of the Ronnie Cresswell. Not the Ronnie Cresswell, this is Charles Leclerc. The Charles Leclerc driver career. Now, as Austria is a sprint race, oh, that's not what I tried to do. As Austria is a sprint race weekend, we've got the sprint qualifying and the sprint race. Then we've got qualifying and the actual race. So hopefully, now, Austria is my favourite track. So I'm hoping that we can do well. Although I've never done the maximum top speed car setup, so this will definitely be interesting for me. Ooh, we needed to turn earlier there. Bottas, you are a dick, you know that? Sorry, my cat is climbing all over me right now. Oscar, please just lay on the bed and not on me for once. Thank you. Ooh. I'm not sure I'm liking this car setup. I cannot change it as I turn off the park family thing and then change it, but
okay, we've been pushed down to P12.
Won't know why that is, Mark. I've not set a lap time yet. I'm sure it's going to put us P1, 106.1. What a lap time that was, man. Beautiful. Love that. Hopefully that is enough to get us through to SQ2. I mean, we're in SQ2. By 0.3 of a second we topped that session, so very happy with that indeed. Very, very happy. Just gotta hope that we can do better in this session because it's looking a little bit bleak. My guess is it's gonna be raining for the sprint. Which, oh my god, I mean it's not ideal, but it's not horrible. Right, come on, we want a really good lap time, Leclerc. Purple sector 1 that flashed up on the map. No, hold on a minute. We got caught on the curb. Let's try that again. You see purple sector 1 on the map there. Ooh. Getting a bit close to the edge there. 106.2 Max Verstappen. Fastest lap of the session so far. I'm having none of that. .106.091. I didn't think we were going to beat it there for a second. That is an insanely quick lap time, and hopefully enough to send us through to SQ3. Fucking better be. Well, would you look at that? We've topped SQ2, but can I just point out, where's Sainz? Was he seriously out in Q1? Oh my days. Sainz was actually, I didn't even notice. Sainz went out in Q1. Bruv. That's just... We're the second quickest car on the grid, behind only Red Bull. And not by a lot. We should not be having drivers going out in SQ1. I mean, sure, I did it, but that was when it was wet. And I could have gone out on dries before it went wet, but I didn't. So there was no excuse for going out in Q1 this time, Sainz. Because it was bone dry the entire session. Sergio Perez with the quickest lap, 1:15.6. He ain't gonna have it for long, I imagine Verstappen will beat it. Norris beats it, 1:14.8. And we are going to get a 1:14.799. Oh my goodness.
Okay, we've only got one lap of
Cutting that so close. Surely we've got a good qualifying position for the sprint now. Nah, ain't no way. Okay, he did actually go out for another lap to go quicker. When he initially set the fastest lap, that's Verstappen by the way, he was 0.001 seconds quicker than us. And I kind of wanted him to stay like that for the purpose of the video, but 1:14.588. 1:14.799 is still very good from us though. And starting in P2, not horrible. We will take it. Let's get on to the sprint.
Welcome to today's sprint. This is shaping up to be another fantastic weekend. It's one of the shortest laps on the calendar today then, with 7 rights and just 3 lefts, making up the 10 corners of this high-speed circuit. Turn 2 is barely a corner at all. They'll be flat out through there, a left-hand kink into the uphill braking zone of Turn 3. Turns 1, 3 and 4 are all potential opportunities to overtake. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Perez, Russell, Hamilton, Stroll, Tsunoda, Fernando Alonso, Oscar Piastri, Bottas, Hülkenberg, Ricciardo, Gasly, Magnussen, Albon, Ocon, Sainz, Joe, and Logan Sargent. And with preparations almost complete, let's head trackside for today's sprint. And alongside me today is a man who needs no introduction, but I'll try anyway. It's Ant Davidson. Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today, there's definitely a change to what we're usually seeing on the track. And let's talk momentum with this driver. What a sprint it was. They start at 0 once again for today, but with a huge amount of confidence, surely. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate. Fair to say, they've got the better of them more often than not. Now, we had great fun watching them win last time out. What a great victory it was. But can they carry that into today's race?
It's the important one, isn't it, Crofty? You've done it once. Can you do it again? But, if you start believing in yourself and the confidence starts to build, that inner confidence is what you need. And you can carry that through to future races, including this one, and you set that ball rolling. That's the critical thing that they're looking for here. And I believe if you've got that first race win or a win at any stage, it can start to roll with you in a good way.
For the Grand Prix. So we'll see you next time.
I'm going to say nothing and just show you this. Like, I'm just... Lap 2, everything's going great. Lap 3, everything's going great. Lap 4, everything's going great. Lap 5, everything's going great. Lap 6, it's a little bit shaky. Lap 7, things are great again. Lap 8, things are going just fine. Lap 9. Lap 9. Take a look at this. We're just strolling along. Just everything's going great for us. Then shit happens. Our MGUH blows up. And we had to retire from the sprint in lap 9, which I'm kicking myself, because now Max Verstappen has got a very good lead here. 10 points. It's not very good. He's got a fair lead against us now. 10 points. Even Norris has closed the gap to 14. 54-point gap to Red Bull and the constructors. I'm more or less just a little bit pissed off, so we need to bounce back in the race and do better than this, because this was horrible and I'm quite frankly ashamed.
It's time for
qualifying sessions for the actual race. I'm changing that back down because clearly that was obviously too much pressure on the car. And I just realized I forgot to change the components, so we are about to blow up again. You can see there's the MGH. Let's is this the pit lane?
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Okay. Quick intermission. Because we've just gone and screwed up. As you see, I'm going to have to... Where? Why was he even on the second component? The first one was... First one was fine. Oh, this is going to be cutting it close. So we want to maybe... Have I just
All clear
fitted
the
the
garage, please. Car's ready
broken
to
one?
leave.
No. Car is not ready to leave. Ah, great, man. I think I've just fitted the bloody busted one. No. I don't like that I'm driving out. This is kind of very close. Right. Jesus Christ. Someone's up here. ERS. This is a great start to qualifying, isn't it? Jesus. Mark's going to be alright. We fall into P20. There's no settle lap time. See if any more of our components do this. I'm actually going to cry. Because that's twice now a component's been completely fine and then
We've
going up
dropped
to
to P20.
99. Told you. And then going to 99% and blew up twice. First was in China with the gearbox. The second was the sprint race here in Austria. A track I actually like. So let's not have that happen again, please. Because it was a tad annoying. Sainz just went quickest, 106.2. Definite improvement from his sprint qualifying, which was abysmal. P18. Yikes. Alright, come on. 102.6 is the time to beat. 106.2, not 102.6. 105.5. We've just gone 5/10 quicker than Sainz. Great start to qualifying. That's better. We got a 1-2 in Q1. Can we do that in Q2 and then Q3? Maybe, maybe not. Hopefully.
Right, I've got a little bit of an electrical problem at the moment. We're working. Hurry, we're going to get you out there as soon as possible.
You're on 60% wear there, gearbox. So I've got an Elvis Presley song stuck in my head. Hound dog. You're an animal hound dog, crying all the time. It is an earworm.
And we've dropped to P12.
Mark, that is because I've not set a lap time. And we're actually in P14 if you can count. You know, read numbers. It's such a sad place. Right, that song has to get out of my head. I was just glad. Seems unclear. I was alive. Never got around and you ain't no friend of mine. Strange lyrics, isn't it? Green matter how go crying all the time. Green matter how go crying all the time. Well, ain't never got around, you ain't no friend of mine. We were actually 3/10 slower than our Q1 time. But we still got the fastest lap, so I'm not complaining. And we should be through to Q3 with that time. If not, I will be shocked. Well, there we go. P1 and P3 in Q2. Q3, I want similar. I would like a similar outcome, please. Maybe a P1, 2, you know, pole and a P2. That would be quite nice. That would be ideal. What really matters is where we finish in the race. We need to finish above Verstappen by at least 10 points to go back in front in the championship, and we need Sainz to also go up a good position, because we want to catch Red Bull in the Constructors if we can't catch Verstappen in the Drivers' Championship. I've still got Hound Dog stuck in my head, I can't get it out. Ain't nothing but a hound dog and crying all the time. Ooh, 105.8 Max Verstappen. It's a tough time to beat, but we can definitely beat it. Because we've done it before. We did it in Q1 on 105.5. We've not been able to get near that since. 105.8 the last in Q2. Can we get a 105.5 or better in Q3? Think we might, you know. Think we might. 105.586. Would you look at that? Fantastic. Just brilliant. Oh, let's not go over there. Hopefully that set us up well for the race. If it hasn't, I will be very, very confused. Well, Max, you just had to do it by 0.003 of a second there, didn't you? Had to go pole, didn't you? Cheeky bastard. Set up really well though, because we've got a P2, P4 to start the race, which I'm happy about. Let's get to it.
This is it then, race day in Spielberg for this year's Austrian Grand Prix. Not long to go before our drivers hurtle off the line and into the first turn, the Niki Lauda curve. It was renamed in 2019 in memory of one of Formula One's most beloved figures. The Spielberg circuit then is situated 700 metres above sea level, with just 10 corners making up one of the shortest laps of the season. One time around here is a distance of around 2.6 miles, with the best overtaking chances into turn 1 or the tight uphill of turn 3. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And it's Charles Leclerc in P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Norris, Sainz, Russell, Perez, Fernando Alonso, Oscar Piastri, Hamilton, Albon, Hülkenberg, Stroll, Gasly, Tsunoda, Ocon, Magnussen, Bottas, Ricciardo, Joe, and Logan Sargent. And now it's time to head down to the track. And striding into our commentary box to join us today, the man, the myth, the legend, Anthony Davidson. And let's talk momentum with this driver. What a sprint it was. They start at 0 once again for today, but with a huge amount of confidence, surely. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate. Fair to say, they've got the better of them more often than not. Now, we had great fun watching them win last time out. What a great victory it was. But can they carry that into today's race?
It's the important one, isn't it, Crofty? You've done it once. Can you do it again? But, you know, if you start believing in yourself and the confidence starts to build, that inner confidence is what you need. And you can carry that through to future races, including this one, and you set that ball rolling. That's the critical thing that they're looking for here. And I believe if you've got that first race win or a win at any stage, it can start to roll with you in a good way.
Performance at today's Grand Prix, and they're certainly a team that know what they're doing out there.
Thank goodness for that. Another race win for Charles Leclerc. That is what now is fourth this season? Fourth race win of the season? Now, something shocking happened because both Norris and Verstappen.
Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
P8, only getting 4 points from the race. He fell from, I think it was maybe like the third or fourth lap, he just started dropping back the grid. And Lando Norris, something was up there. I think he might have took damage from hitting us. Let's see, incidents. Collision with Norris twice in 2 laps, so yeah. I mean, it was probably because of that. But, I mean, what can you do? Let's take a look at the race highlights though. Because what a race it was. The start was absolutely impeccable. Verstappen had a really slow start compared to us, and we were just able to soar past him into turn 1. We did end up going off the track a bit, but nothing too bad to penalise us. There you can see Verstappen's dropped down to P5 by lap 14. Hamilton's making his way up. Sainz is P2. This is after our pit stop, which is not long before the safety car due to Sargent's little whatchamacallit, DNF, that's it. That's the words. Okay, this I think is the lap before, because I can remember being stuck behind Sainz and Norris for a little bit. Norris pit, and then we were just stuck behind Sainz. Here we're fine with Norris. I think this will be our collision with Norris that's sent. But no, was damage there. We're actually locked in with the wheels there, they're touching. Our front tyre and Norris's back tyre were interlocked there. That was the collision, I think, that the race director thing showed us. Lap 46, so this will be another one. I don't actually remember these collisions happening. Oh! Yeah, that is a collision. Okay. See, Russell's also getting involved there. Oh, that'll be the collision. I just saw a bunch of debris flying off there. Russell did make a move for P1, but it did not last. Alonso doing it quite well this entire race. Just until the end there. P6. I thought he was going to finish P2. Sorry, it was P5. I thought he was going to finish P2 at one point, but here. P6 is still... P5, sorry. Jesus. P5 is still really good. And if we take a look at the standings, we have overtook Verstappen yet again, this time by 12 points. Please, if we can win the championship in our first season, that'll set us up really nicely for the rest of, well, our career. And as per constructors, we are just 26 points behind Red Bull now. 299 for Red Bull, 273 for Ferrari. That's essentially just a race win away from winning the championship. So, I mean, overall, pretty good. We are beating the rival there. Sorry, I was looking away from the screen for a second there, but rating, we are creeping up. Recognition, we are still... How did that go down? Okay, well, if I do sound a bit quiet in this video, it's because it's like midnight here, and everyone in my house is sleeping but me. So, just in case you were wondering. Oh, here we go. Oh, we've got the British Grand Prix next. Oh, we can't win that one, can we? We've got to let Hamilton win that one. If in Britain, in the British Grand Prix, if we are at a point in the race where we are leading, but Hamilton is closing in on us, I will let him through. I will give him the race win if it comes to that. Obviously, if it doesn't, I'm going to fight for the race win. But if it comes to a point where I can see Hamilton is in second and is starting to catch up to me,
Okay, mate,
or
I'm pleased
even
to
if
say
he's
that our new
dropping back,
parts have come through without any
if
issue, so
Hamilton
they'll be
is
on
in
the car
second
ready
and
for the
I'm in
next race
first by the
weekend.
last lap of the race, I am letting Hamilton through to win the Grand Prix. I cannot... I have too much respect for Lewis Hamilton to just steal a race win from him. As even if it's deserved, I wouldn't feel right winning the British Grand Prix if Hamilton was fighting me for the race win. We might need to change those components just now before I forget. But if you guys have enjoyed, please do like and subscribe if you are new. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.